They're probably right outside your door.
So you're gonna start the conversation with that?
I just like to see you happy, Grace. I just like you.
Okay. Well, if you like to see me happy, why were you so rude to my dad the other day? I didn't like that.
Sorry, I just have a tendency to be honest sometimes.
I'm gonna be reviewing my dad doing his first vetting of a potential e-fiance for me.
I am a real man, Grace.
What is an e-fiance? Well, I got to know this guy.
Sabotage. He's trying to sabotage our relationship. It's fucked up.
You call it sabotaging a relationship because you can't handle the truth. His name is Tropical Heat. He had been watching my family's live streams for a while. No, because listen, you say that everything I say is what he forced me to say. So who am I? I'm just a Ben puppet. And we got to talking. And I got to know him over the course of, I think, several months. He came on different streams. We went on a speed date.
Your dad doesn't come up to snuff. His wife left him because he doesn't come up to snuff.
She's not his wife. Talking when I talk.
Grace, you know I
No.
love you.
You don't even know me. I'm blocking you. I'm banning you. It's
Distraction.
over. It's over. Don't message me. Don't call me. And if you pull any in real life shit, I'm gonna fucking have the cops stomp on your fucking ass. I'm gonna be reviewing my dad doing his first vetting of a potential e-fiance for me. What is an e-fiance? Well, I got to know this guy. His name is Tropical Heat. He had been watching my family's live streams for a while. And we got to talking. And I got to know him over the course of, I think, several months. He came on different streams. We went on a speed date. And, I've had what I guess people would consider simps over the months. I've had people make me offers, etc. But this guy seemed really loyal. He seemed like he really cared about me. And he genuinely seemed like he wanted the best for me. So he caught my attention. Yesterday, my dad had this guy, Tropical Heat, up on a stream. And, since I would consider us e-girlfriend and boyfriend at that point, my dad said, okay, well, if things are going to progress here, I think I should do a little vetting. I think I should, see what this guy's all about. Because, of course, a father wants to hand his daughter over to somebody who he trusts. And I think that's very reasonable. I think most people would do that. Sort of like the porch vetting. Like, the guy comes over to take your daughter out, and you meet on the porch or in the front hallway, and you ask him a couple questions. And my dad asked, I think, very, very simple questions. Like, if she is, losing it, if she's having a breakdown, if she has bad habits that she's not fixing, if she's, straying from you, or like she's drinking around, potentially your future kids, stuff like that. Are you gonna tell her firmly no? Are you going to communicate to her like no? And the fact of the matter is, I thought Tropic would have no problem with that question. Like, of course. Okay. I only have a limited amount of time, so I gotta get this out. Right, so Tropic, instead of answering the way I thought he would, which would be to say, like, of course, I will, correct her, no problem. I'm a strong man. I believe that women need correction. He did admit to that. And I will guide her. I'll be a good guide for her. I won't be too harsh, but I won't be too soft either. Instead, what he did was he got, I would say, quite hostile towards my dad and was extremely rude to him.
Look,
I know I have problems
with him, but he's making complaints out of nowhere to mess with your head right now.
I think we need a little more respect and a little less rudeness.
I don't respect you, man. You're an unemployed burden on your family.
If you're okay, can I get some validation from chat here? If you're going to ask for a girl's hand in marriage, even online, do you really attack her father and insult him and act rude in front of her? Is that ever a good idea? Would that ever be considered a good idea? Like, even if you don't agree with her dad, that's a bold move to just say, like, you know what, I'm going for it and I'm gonna be rude to him in front of you. I think if you really dislike a girl's dad but you really like her, you've got two options. One is convince her to run away with you. Okay? That's not happening. And the second is to confront him and try to make your case. Try to drive yourself in between them. But it better work, or else, I'm sorry, but like, girls don't generally like seeing their dads disrespected by somebody who they bring to their dad to say, like, is this a good guy? The fact of the matter is about Tropical is that he's a pussy. And I don't want to say that because I've been getting to know him and, you know, I've talked to him a lot and I trusted him, but the guy's a pussy. My dad asked him simple questions and he acted like a woman and got all like aggressive and hostile. And if he really cared about me, he would have made a good impression in front of my dad and maybe shared his concerns with me privately later. But he's here now, so I'm fair. I'm gonna allow him to come up, but this might end badly.
Hello, Grace. How are you?
Hi, Tropic. I'm not doing so good.
Did you get those chocolates I sent you?
No.
They're probably right outside your door.
So you're gonna start the conversation with that?
Yeah. I think that.
I mean, I appreciate you sending that stuff, but not if you're using it. Like, I just thought, not if you're using it as a way to manipulate me.
No, I just like to see you happy, Grace. I just like you.
Okay. Well, if you like to see me happy, why were you so rude to my dad the other day? I didn't like that.
Sorry, I just have a tendency to be honest sometimes.
You weren't honest, you lied.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you lied.
About
You
what?
know who else? You know who lies? Passive aggressive,
Courtney?
nasty women, not men. Not real men.
I am a real man, Grace.
You have been in my Discord server calling my dad all sorts of names all day, and before, like yesterday, you were doing that on stream too.
He was talking
That's
to me. I was
honesty?
just responding to him. I was just telling him to get a job, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Well,
really calling him nasty names. I'm calling
that's
him
a
boyfriend.
turnoff. Men don't like correct other men. Like, go get a job. Men say,
Yeah,
okay, I
mean,
respect you, especially
he's
not a
he's trying
girl's
to
father.
He's trying to sabotage our relationship. It's fucked up.
You call it sabotaging a relationship because you can't handle the truth. He's just trying to vet you, as any good dad would, and you're supposedly a man who cares about values. Of course you would recognize that he should make sure that my e-fiancé is gonna be good for me. You call it sabotaging because you don't like the questions he asked
I
you.
don't know if he's actually capable of doing that, though, because it's like I said, just look at his marriage. Like, I can't treat you like Courtney and have you end up like Courtney.
It's not a marriage. He was never married to my mother. But you could say, look at that relationship. He's treated her extremely generously, as have I. You'd be a good man if you treated me like he's treated Courtney. Even, I would say, at some points, you'd be too soft. You would tolerate abuse.
I like a little bit of abuse, actually. You know that.
Yeah, but I'm saying real abuse, not like kinky abuse. That's fine.
What were we talking about?
Well, you say you care about me, but you've been acting in a way that says you don't care about me.
I'm sorry,
You
Grace.
you
I
know who
slept
you
night
care
today.
You know who you care about? You care about my dad. You don't care about me. You say that everything I say... No, because listen, you say that everything I say is what he forced me to say. So who am I? I'm just a Ben puppet. Why would you care about me?
I just want you
You're
to move
obsessed with
away.
him.
No, I just want you to move away, start a new, better life in Florida, do other things that aren't related to your family
Well,
drama.
why do you say that I should call the police on him?
Because it sounds like you're unable to leave for a fear of him hurting your siblings. That's what you make the situation seem like.
Yeah, you lie to cope for things. You say that he won't allow me to VC. I didn't VC with you because I was not feeling it, dude. And I'm still not. But you have to say, oh, that's your manipulative father. Maybe I just don't want to
Okay.
talk to you because you're being an asshole.
Yesterday, your father. Actually, should I say this? I mean, does it really matter?
I don't know. You're supposed to
Yes,
be the man. You want me to tell you what
yesterday,
to do?
yesterday, your father he gave you that ACH withdrawal of $55,000. Those take 3 days to clear, and then they can be reversed for 5 days afterwards. So
Uh
you
huh.
tried to cancel it on the stream yesterday as well, and after that, it's causing a rough shift in your behavior. So
No. See, this is you coping. My financial relationship with my dad has nothing to do with you. The reason there's an abrupt change is because he brought you on panel to vet you to be my e-fiance and you treated him horribly. What kind of a
he
man
really
treats a
should have.
what kind of a man treats a girl's father like that, even
He
if you
really
disagree
shouldn't
with
have
him?
even done the vetting thing. I have my life together, and he knows that. There was no purpose for that. He was just being critical,
Oh,
um,
so he doesn't okay, so he doesn't have the he doesn't I'm like dude, I'm sorry. It's a turn off.
and it
It's a
really
major
shouldn't
turn
be
off. You're acting
like,
like a bitch.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You say
You blame everything on my
like,
dad, just like my mom. You think that's gonna. Why don't you say, like, yeah, he seems like a great guy? Anyways, what I'm really interested in you is in you. All you ever talk about is my dad,
no,
my
no,
dad, my
no, no,
dad.
Grace,
Why don't you
Grace,
go simp for
Grace,
him?
Grace, Grace.
You're
No,
not
I called
interested
you,
in
Grace.
me.
I called you. How many times did I try to call you yesterday? You refused to talk to me.
Yeah. And I still refuse to talk to
I
you,
was
and I'm gonna
clearly
block you and
interested.
kick
I'm,
you.
I'm still interested in you.
Yeah, just because you want to talk to me doesn't mean you're interested in me. You're talking to me right now, and all you're talking to me about is my fucking dad.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I want you to move away from there and do better things with your life. Like, I don't give a fuck about your dad.
Oh, well, I think you should be friends with him. I don't think you should not give a fuck.
Well, he doesn't want to be friends with me.
That's not true. He was perfectly polite to you. He asked you a couple questions. You answered them like a pussy, and then you got all hostile on him because you realized you weren't coming up to snuff. Sorry.
No, your dad doesn't come up to snuff. His wife left him because he doesn't come up to snuff.
She's not his wife. She's not his wife. But fine, the mother of his children. She left him because he doesn't come up to snuff? That's not true.
He
You
also
lie
had he
constantly,
also
and
had erectile
men tell
dysfunction.
the truth.
He
Men
had
don't
erectile
lie.
dysfunction. He had erectile dysfunction during his glory hole incident. That's not masculine either.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
He pushed rope on Courtney. That traumatized her.
What the fuck are you talking about? So now you're telling me details about my parents' sex lives, and this is supposed to turn me on?
Hey, they talk about it.
Why are you obsessed with my parents' sex lives?
Don't care. It's just funny.
Okay. Anyways, Tropic, I think I owe it to you to say, like, I think you should move on. I don't think I'm the girl for you.
Grace, until that transfer actually goes through, I can't accept this because I know your dad's just hanging this over your head to like fucking take it
See?
away.
I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I'm just a puppet of my dad. You won't even fucking listen to me.
Yeah, Grace, that is how it is.
Okay, well, fuck you, because I'm a person. Fuck off. Don't message me. Don't call me. And if you pull any in real life shit, I'm gonna fucking have the cops stomp on your fucking ass. Go away. It's over. It's over. You're just like my fucking mother. A fucking bitch who's
I'm just
obsessed
like
with
your
my dad.
father, too.
No, you're not. My dad's a good man who would not say that about me. He respects me as a person. You are obsessed with my dad.
I
So
don't text
fuck
back your
off.
dad. You
I'm
just
blocking you.
have
I'm
some weird
banning you. It's
interaction.
over. It's over. You don't value me as a person. You just see my dad
I
talking when
love
I
you,
talk.
Grace. Grace, you know I love
No.
you.
You don't even know me. Goodbye.
I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.